Good morning students, welcome back to English class. Now we are going to start the lesson number 5, the remaining part of the lessons with a new paragraph. The paragraph begins like that. In consequence, Gandhi received the summons to appear in court the next day. All night, Gandhi remained awake. He telegraphed Rajendra Prasad to come from Bihar with influential friends. He sent instruction to the ashram. He wired a full report to the viceroy. Morning found the town of Motihari black with peasants. They did not know Gandhi's record in South Africa. They had merely heard that Mahatma Gandhi, who wanted to help them, was in trouble with the authorities. Their spontaneous demonstration in thousands around the courthouse was the beginning of their liberation from fear of the British. In this paragraph, consequence means what? Result. Influential means powerful. Wired means telegraphed. Merely means only. Authorities means officials or power. Spontaneous means voluntary or unforced. Demonstrations means what? Protest. Courthouse here means court building. Liberation means your release. So in this paragraph, it explains like that. What happened? As a result, Gandhi got summons to appear in the court next day. Gandhi wasn't able to sleep the whole night. He telegraphed Rajendra Prasad and asked him to come to Bihar and get some powerful people along. He sent some guidelines to the ashram and also telegraphed all the matter to the viceroy. Next morning, Motihari was full of peasants as they wanted to support Gandhi. None of them knew about his works in South Africa. They only knew that there was a Mahatma Gandhi who wanted to help them and was in trouble due to the officials. They started gathering in front of the courthouse. The incident was their attempt of setting themselves free from the fear of the British. Now we will see the next new paragraph here. The officials felt powerless without Gandhi's cooperation. He helped them regulate the crowd. He was polite and friendly. He was giving them concrete proof that their might, hitherto dreaded and unquestioned, could be challenged by Indians. The government was baffled. The prosecutor requested the judge to postpone the trial. Apparently, the authorities wished to consult their superiors. Here, the hard words, difficult words, concrete means what? Solid. Hitherto means earlier or previously. Dreaded means regarded with great fear or apprehension. Apprehension is the synonym of dreaded. Okay, and unquestioned means not examined or inquired into. Baffled means what? Confused. Prosecutor, lawyer. And postponed means what? Delay. Apparently means what? Seemingly or evidently or clearly. Here in this paragraph it says like that as the crowd had gathered in front of the court building, it became difficult for the officers to control the mob. They had to take Gandhi's help to regulate the crowd. Gandhi politely told the officers that if they would misuse their power, then there were chances that they would have to face a revolt from the Indians. As the situation was getting tougher, the lawyer requested the court to postpone the trial by some days. The authorities decided to first consult the higher authorities. Gandhi protested against the delay. He read a statement pleading guilty. He was involved, he told the court, in a conflict of duties on one hand and not to set a bad example as lawbreaker. On the other hand, to render the humanitarian and national service for which he had come. He disregarded the order to leave, not for want of respect for lawful authority, but in obedience to the higher law of our being. The voice of conscience. He asked the penalty due. The magistrate announced that he would pronounce sentence after a 2-hour recess and asked Gandhi to furnish bail for those 120 minutes. Gandhi refused. The judge released him without bail. Here, so many difficulty words are there. Protested means objected or disapproved. Pleading, action of making an emotional or earnest appeal to someone. Guilty means what? At fault. Conflict means to be against someone. Humanitarian means concerned with human welfare. Conscious means what? Sense of right and wrong. A magistrate, civil officer who administers law. Pronounce means declare or announce. Recess means break. Bail, an amount of money that person who has been accused of crime pays to law court so that they can be released after their trial, until their trial. Here in this paragraph, it says in this way, when Gandhiji objected against the delay in the proceeding of the case, he read a statement in front of the court in which he accepted his fault in a very humble manner. He said that he was not a lawbreaker and didn't want to go against the law, but his duty towards humanity has a greater influence on him, and it forced him to do so. He refused to leave the town because he wanted to help the sharecroppers, as it was his moral duty. The magistrate asked him to arrange for bail because he was going to give his judgment after the 2 hours long break. Gandhi refused to seek bail and later on he was released without it. When the court reconvened, the judge said he would not deliver the judgment for several days. Meanwhile, he allowed Gandhi to remain at liberty. Rajendra Prasad, Brij Kishore Babu, Maulana Mazharul Haq, and several other prominent lawyers had arrived from Bihar. They conferred with Gandhi. What would they do if he was sentenced to prison? Gandhi asked. Why the senior lawyer replied, they had come to advise and help him. If he went to jail, there would be nobody to advise and they would go home. Reconvent means here to start again after a small break. Liberty means free. Prominent means important or well known. Conferred means what? Granted. When the court, in this paragraph, it explains in this way that when the court proceeding restarted, the judge refused to deliver any judgment for many days to come. He allowed he allowed uh, what from any he allowed Gandhiji to remain free. Some well-known lawyers like Rajendra Prasad, Brij Kishore Babu, and Maulana Mazhar Haq came from Bihar to help and advise Gandhi. Gandhi asked that if he was sentenced to jail, and then what would be their course of action. One senior lawyer replied that they were there to help him out, and if he was sentenced to jail, then they would return back. Next paragraph. What about the injustice to the sharecroppers? Gandhi demanded. The lawyers withdrew to consult. Rajendra Prasad has recorded the upshot of their consultation. They thought amongst themselves that Gandhi was totally a stranger and yet he was prepared to go to prison for the sake of peasants. If they, on the other hand, being not only residents of the adjoining districts but also those who claim to have served these peasants, should go home, it would be shameful desertion. Next paragraph, one more paragraph, I'm going to read this. They accordingly went back to Gandhi and told him that they were ready to follow him to jail. The Battle of Chembran is won, he explained. Then he took a piece of paper and divided the group into pairs and put down the order in which each pair was to court arrest. The difficulty words in these two paragraphs are injustice means what? Unfairness. Withdrew means what? Left. Upshoot means what? Result or conclusion. Consultation means discussion. Desertion means what? Action of leaving a place or organization, etc. So in this paragraph, it explains in this way that when Gandhi came to know that about their decision, he asked them to help the sharecroppers who were facing unfairness. Rajendra Prasad and other lawyers concluded that if Gandhi could go to jail for the people of their area, although he was a stranger, then they should also follow him as they had always claimed to serve peasants and fought their legal battles too. They decided that if Gandhi went to jail, then they would follow too. On hearing this, Gandhi assured them that their struggle for Chembran peasants had been won. He divided the group into pairs of two and made the sequence in such they had to voluntarily surrender in the court. Several days later, Gandhi received a letter communication from the magistrate informing him that the lieutenant governor of the province had ordered the case to be dropped. Civil disobedience had triumphed and the first time in modern India. Gandhi and the lawyers now proceeded to conduct a fire-flung inquiry to the grievances of the farmers. Depositions of by about 10,000 peasants were written down and notes made on other evidence. Documents were collected. The whole area throbbed with the activity of investigators and the vehement protest of the landlords. Lieutenant means governor. See, it is pronounced like lieutenant. Lieutenant. The spelling is this. Spell the word is this Leuteauant. Then it is pronounced like what? Lieutenant means governor or deputy governor. Province means region or territory. Civil disobedience means what? Peaceful form of political protest. Triumph means won, winning, or grievances means what? Complaints. And depositions means what? A formal written statement. Evidence means proof. And throbbed means produce a lot of vibration to a huge crowd. Investigators means what? In the inspectors. Vehement means what? Showing a strong feeling, forceful or passionate or intense. Okay, vehement means what? Showing a strong feelings, like very passionate feelings. So in this paragraph, it says that after some days, what happened? The magistrate sent a letter to Gandhiji, in which it was written that as per the orders of deputy governor, the case against him had been taken back. It was for the first time in modern India that a peaceful protest against the government had been won. Gandhi and other lawyers carried on with in-depth investigation into the injustice with the farmers. Statement about 10,000 peasants were recorded and various documentary proofs were collected. The whole area vibrated with the activity, the investigations and the protesting landlords. Next paragraph. In June, Gandhi was summoned to Sir Edward Gate, the lieutenant governor. Before he went, he met leading associates and again laid detailed plans for civil disobedience if he should not return. Gandhi had four protected interviews with the lieutenant governor, who as a result appointed an official commission of inquiry into the Indigo sharecropper situation. The commission consisted of landlords, government officers, and Gandhi as the sole representative of the peasants. Here, summit means what? Called. Leading means prominent or popular. Associates means supporters. Protracted means what? Lasting for a long time or longer than expected or as usual. Uh, Representative means what here? Spokesperson or agent. So it happened in June. Gandhi was called up to present before Deputy Governor. His name was Sir Edward Gate. Before meeting him, he met his chief supporters and made plans for civil disobedience. In case he did not return, Gandhi had four long interviews with the deputy commissioner, which led to the formation of commission that inquired into the Indico sharecropper situation. The commission had landlords, government officers, and Gandhi, who was only the spokesperson for the whole peasants. Ga- the next paragraph here. Gandhi remained in Chembren for an initial uninterrupted period of 7 months and then again for several shorter visits. The visit undertaken casually on the entreaty of unlettered peasants in the expectation that it would last a few days occupied almost a year of Gandhi's life. The official inquiry assembled a crushing mountain of evidence against the big planters, and when they saw this, they agreed in principle to make refunds to the peasants. And how much we must we pay? They asked Gandhi. Initial means what? At the beginning or at the start. Uninterrupted means continuous. Entreaty means what? Earnest or humble request. Assemble means what? Gathered. So in this paragraph, what happened that Gandhi remained in Champaran for 7 months, and he also made several short visits later. His visit on the request of a peasant who was presumed to last a few days, but it took a year. The official inquiry did not favor the planters, hence they agreed to pay back to the peasants. But they questioned Gandhi regarding the amount to be repaid. They thought, next paragraph, they thought he would demand repayment in full of the money which they had illegally and deceitfully extorted from the sharecroppers. He asked only 50%. There he seemed adamant and writes Reverend J.Z. Hodge and the British missionary in Chembren who observed the entire episode at close range, thinking probably that he would not give way. The representative of the planters offered to refund to the extent of 25%, and to his amazement, Mr. Gandhi took him at his word, thus breaking the deadlock. This settlement was adopted unanimously by the commission. Gandhi explained that the amount of the refund was less important than the fact that the landlord had been obliged to surrender part of the money and with it part of their prestige. Therefore, as far as the peasants were concerned, the planters behaved as lords about the law. Now the peasants saw that he had rights and defenders, he learned courage. In this paragraph, the hard words are deceitfully means what? Dishonestly. Exhorted means what? Took forcefully. Adamant means what? Firm. Amazement means surprise. Obliged means required and made legally bound to do something. Deadlock, a situation in which no progress can be made. Unanimously means what? Without opposition. Uh, Prestige means what? Honor or esteem. Defenders means what? Protector. Here in this paragraph, what happened? The money lenders had thought that Gandhi would ask for the full payment of the money which they had been taken from the peasants forcefully and fraudfully. and but he asked only 50%, and his decision was firm. A missionary reverend, his name was J.Z. Hodge, who had a close watch on the matter, reported this. The planters offered to pay only 25% as they thought it would be rejected by Gandhi. He immediately accepted it. Gandhi said that the amount of money was not important, but giving money, the planters had bowed down to the peasants and had given away their honor too. The planters who were earlier behaved as they were above the law, now they had to abide by it. This made the peasants realize that their rights, and they give them courage to fight for them. Events justified, we will read out the next paragraph. Events justified Gandhi's position. Within a few years, the British planters abandoned their estates, which reverted to the peasants. Indigo sharecropping disappeared. Gandhi never contented himself with large political or economical solutions. He saw the cultural and social backwardness in the Champaran villages and wanted to do something about it immediately. He appealed for teachers. Mahadev Desai and Narhari Parekh, two young men who had just joined Gandhi as disciples, had their wives volunteered for the work. Several more came from Bombay, Pune, and other distant parts of the land. Devdas, Gandhi's youngest son, arrived from the ashram, so did Mrs. Gandhi. Primary schools were opened in 6 villages. Kasturbai taught the ashram rules on personal cleanliness and community sanitations. So here justified means difficult words I am going to discuss. Justified means what? Marked by a good legitimate reason. Abandoned means what? Deserted or inhabited. Estates means what? Property. Reverted means returned. Contented means what? Willing to accept something or satisfied. So in this paragraph, it says like that the events had proven Gandhi's proposition. British planters had to leave their property within the next few years. These properties were returned back to the peasants. Indigo sharecropping soon came to an end. Gandhi was not satisfied by achieving political or economic solutions. He sought to remove the cultural and social backwardness of Champaran. Gandhi wanted to do something to remove the backwardness in the village of Champaran. He requested the teachers for that. What he did, he requested the teachers such as Mahadev Desai and Narhar Parekh and their wives to teach the villagers. Both of them where the volunteers came from Bombay, Pune to join them. Mrs. Gandhi and their youngest son Devdas arrived from the ashram for their help. Primary schools were opened in 6 villages where Kasturbai used to teach the ashram rules on cleanliness and community sanitations. I'm going to read the next paragraph. Health conditions were miserable. Gandhi got a doctor to volunteer his service for 6 months. Their medicines were available: castor oil, quinine, and sulfur ointment. Anybody who shot a quartered tongue was given a dose of castor oil. Anybody with malaria fever received quinine plus castor oil. Anybody with skin eruptions received ointment plus castor oil. Gandhi noticed the filthy state of women's clothes. He asked Kasturbai to talk to them about it. One woman took Kasturbai into her hut and said, "Look, there is no box or cupboard here for clothes. The sari I am wearing is the only one I have." So, yeah, the difficulty words are here. Miserable means what? Unhappy and sad. Volunteer means a person who offers his service free of cost. Eruptions here means a spot or rash or other mark. Appearing means what? Uh, um, uh, Displaying or showing. Here, now the Gandhi explains about the poor condition, miserable condition of the village. The health condition of the people of Champaran was very poor. So Gandhi got a doctor who offered his service free of cost for 6 months. There were only three medicines: castor oil, quinine, and sulfur ointment available there. A patient with a clotted tongue was given a castor oil, and the malaria patients was served a dose of quinine, and a patient with a skin disorder was given ointment and castor oil. The women of the area used to wear dirty clothes. The women of the area, when the Gandhi tried to know the reason through his wife, he was told that those were the only saris each of the women had. During his long stay in Champaran, Gandhi kept a long distance watch on the ashram. He sent a regular instruction by mail and asked for financial accounts. Once he wrote to the residents that it was time to fill in the old latrine trenches and dig new ones, otherwise, the old ones would begin to smell bad. The Champaran episode was a turning point in Gandhi's life. What I did, he explained, was an ordinary thing. I declared that the British could not order me about in my own country. In this paragraph, the two difficult words you will feel like, instructions means what? Orders or commands. Residents means what? Locals. So in this paragraph it says like that while Gandhi was in the Champaran, he kept a long distance vigil on the ashram. He used to send letters of orders regarding financial matters. Once he wrote to the local that it was time to dig a new latrines as the old ones had giving a foul smell. The Champaran incident changed Gandhi's life. He said that he had done a regular thing. He had put his point across. The Britishers could not order him in his own country. So we will continue the next paragraphs in the next session. Next video, I will explain you the remaining part of the lessons, and again recap. We will do the summary and we will discuss the question answers. Until then, you keep watching, keep the textbooks while you watch this English video. I'll read out the paragraphs as well as you can understand the each paragraph whatever I am explaining through videos. Okay, now until then, next class, keep watching, keep learning, and then goodbye.